Hello. Today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of tools of positive psychology to help us increase our resilience muscles. The first one, it's called the rule of the 3P, and has been studied by one of the co-founders of positive psychology, Martin Seligman. The rule of the 3P states that we react usually when a difficult event happens in our life in three ways: personalization, pervasiveness, and permanence. What does that mean? Personalization, we think that everything that happens to us, it's our fault. So we tend to feel guilty and we tend to feel that it's because of us. Now, without discounting the role that our action and the responsibility that we have in our life events, we cannot feel guilty for everything that happens to us. Things happened and we have to accept them and learn from them. So first rule is not to personalize. The second one is the rule of pervasiveness. What does that mean? Well, when some part of our lives is badly affected, we tend to actually spread this effect to all aspects of our life. But we should pause 1 second and reflect on the fact that many aspects of our life are actually not affected, and we still retain a lot of control on those aspects. The third one is the rule of permanence. What does that mean? Well, we tend to feel that everything that happens will last forever, and our feeling correlated to that will last forever. But we perfectly know that things are impermanent, and even if we feel pain, that pain won't last forever. So this reflection will lead us to think in a more optimistic way and to build our resilience muscles. The second trick is a reflection on gratitude. Gratitude is in fact found in difficult times. When we are having good times, we're usually not grateful for the times we are having. But when something bad happens, we tend to reflect on actual things that work, on things that we still have in our life. So for example, in this pandemic, when we've lost so much of our freedom, many of us reflected on the things that we still had. I often ask my client, when things don't go the way they wanted them to be, what else can happen? Really, what else of actually negative can happen? And they say, well, worse than this, but actually there's always something worse that can happen. So sometimes that helps us to really reflect on what we still have and exercise our gratitude. And so these two tips, the rule of the 3P, personalization, i.e. finding that everything that happens to us, it's our fault. Pervasiveness, finding that everything that happens to us will actually involve every aspect of our life. And permanence, thinking that everything will be forever. Looking at the contrary of this behavior will help us to increase our optimism in life, and actually focusing, even in moments of difficulties, on what we still have will help us with our gratitude, which is one of the top positive emotions. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you next week for another video.